Hi, welcome to Nation AS. In this video, we'll cover at a high level overview of accounts payable process. Accounts payable process covers starting from procurement of any goods or services till payment. So complete process it get covered. So it it is called accounts payable. In AIS, you can raise a purchase request and upon getting approved, following the approval flow, it get converted into purchase order and the PO would be emailed to the vendor. So this is the purchase request. You can raise a purchase request and upon it follows the completes the approval flow, it get converted into purchase order and it would be emailed to the vendor. Similarly, you can enter into a purchase agreement or either without a purchase order or without an purchase agreement also you can directly account an invoice under this AP invoice tab. In AIS, all vendor accounting or even revenue and accounting also it happens against an item. Item in AIS means it can be a material or a service or a fixed asset. Anything an entity buys, be it goods or services or fixed asset, it is an item. In AS, as we are seeing, you can account your invoices against an item by a purchase order or by agreement or directly. You have an option to account without an item also, without giving an item reference. That is called simple accounting. Say if you want to account bank interest, so you don't want to account against and you don't want to create bank charges as an item uh, and you want to account directly, that is called simple accounting. That is also possible, but the default route is you account all your purchases against an item. Item is it can be material, service, or fixed asset which is received. And again, you have multiple options. You can request a purchase request, and upon approval, it get accounted as a purchase order. And subsequently, when you receive the goods, the AIS does the matching, and in case if there is any difference, it will go to the approval flow. Similarly, you can enter into purchase agreement, and in case if it is materials, once you have issued a purchase request or a purchase agreement, in case if you activate the gate pass, you can issue a gate pass for these materials after the this is an optional. In case if you don't activate gate pass, then you don't need to enter the gate pass data. So in case of materials, they will enter into the store where you and do an store entry. That is for each item received, you enter what is the manufacturing date, expiry date, and you identify those demographics and you enter into the system. That is a material store entry. In case if it is services, there is no store entry. Directly you can account in an AP invoice. In case if it is materials, first they will enter into the store. After store entry, you will account under AP invoice. So, be it for store or be it for services or in any other route, once an invoice is accounted under AP invoice, then it is a one line route. That is, you can make a payment as per your credit period. So, you will using this option, you you do vendor payments. And you have an option to generate the batch payment also, batch file. Using this option, you generate an Excel file, which is a batch file, and this batch file you can load into the bank so that these payments will reflect in your bank, and the other party will receive your payment. So this is at an accounts payable at a high level. Under self-service also there are certain options. That is, anyone can raise and purchase request. It will go to his manager first. So under self-service, anything done, first it will go to the immediate manager, then it will follow the regular upload flow. Under self-service also regarding to accounts payable, one can raise and purchase request. Or when your organization grows big, people who are receiving the invoices, they can use this option of invoice submit, and they can submit an invoice for your accounting. In case if they have received an invoice, they can use this option and first it will go to the manager. They will review it and it will follow the approval flow. Once it is sent approved here, then it get reflected to accounts team to account under AP invoice. So whatever be the route, be it if an accounts team accounts directly for a service, or first or against a material receipt, you can account and vendor invoice, or if your organization grows big, if someone submits an invoice, that also you see here. In any ways, once you account and vendor invoice, then the next step is vendor payment, and subsequently generating a batch file, and you will load into this bank. Under reports, you have certain reports, be it vendor raising reports or creator ledger report, gives the movement of the transaction. That is, how many invoices are accounted, how much is any withholding taxes are there, and what is the net payment it is done. And these are all you can see at any point of time. Open advances and balances and the movement, all this under reports tab. So this is at a high level of an accounts payable. We will drill down into accounts payable in subsequent videos. Thank you.